I'm speaking to PKs today, and like I told you, this is a channel of inspiring, tear-dropping conversations, and we are going to hear the conversation of this beauty right here. Beauty, a princess, daughter of Zion. Please tell us your names and something about you.
Oh, by the name I'm Promise Faith Waviria. I'm a twin.
Emikisa twin.
Well, there is nothing much about me. I'm 21 years old and doing like accounting. Yeah.
These are people who have the money. The future Bank of Uganda manager. I have her here. Nze mulina banange temunonya ba bank manager muyina wano. Promise, we welcome you and we thank you for being willing to share your story with us to inspire someone out there. Now, Promise, tell us, how is it being a PK?
Okay, it's not something easy because most times all eyes be on you, especially in the church. So you have to be like, they expect you to be acting exemplary most times, and your parents keep like making you, okay, talking to you. They want you like to lead by example, because most age mates in the church keep looking at you, so they keep referring to you.
Choka, you're the same age, yet they want you to act as if you are the, these people who have to inspire them, understand everything, do everything right. Now, apart from being a PK, were you born a PK, like your parents were already pastors when you were born, or it came later on?
No, not really. Actually, my dad was, before being a pastor, he was first under a ministry called Mission Times, the Word Ministries. It was being led by the late Bishop John Lokwang. So he was first a deacon, then an elder, then he was later ordained as a pastor.
So by the time you understood, you were surrounded by this influencing personality of a PK.
Yeah.
And you had to do things right.
Of course.
As a little girl, how was it? Running around near the pulpit?
No, not really. By then, my dad was just a deacon, and then later an elder. We're still young, so most times we'd be in Sunday school. Yeah, so we grew up actually in Sunday school. That's where we used to be.
Okay, how was home? How was mom? How did she manage the home? As a PK, what have you learned from your mom as a preacher's wife at home?
Well, as a preacher's wife, I've learned like ministry. My mom basically, she keeps praying for the ministry. So my dad keeps saying she's the pillar, because she's the one who keeps praying for him every day, every Sunday. Before he goes to church, mom prays for him.
I don't know why. It's common that most pastors, their wives are their prayer pillars. Our moms are the prayer. Maybe my story could be different, but that's a story for another day. Now, what we want to understand, can you differentiate your dad, Promise's dad, from the pastor? Was it easy to, what kind of father is your dad, and what kind of pastor is he?
Okay, being a pastor and my dad, they are different things by the, because at church it's something different. Then when you come back home, it's also something different. Of course, I can't say it all here, but it's different.
He can even cane you.
Yeah, he used to, like, we are now grown, but it was different.
Okay,
it's still different.
I like that you had parents who separate. Sometimes our parents don't really separate between the two. How we want to understand this, let me ask you a question. If you woke up today and you were living in the same community with your parents, and you said, I'm going to attend another church and not your church dad, how would he feel? Would he allow you, do you think?
Well, it depends, because most times if it's a church he knows and it's within, and you tell him before you go, he would let you.
I don't mean attending once. I mean becoming a member of another church, yet it is his neighboring church.
Well, I have never gotten into that conversation with him.
So you wouldn't know. Anyways, that's very interesting. Thank you for sharing us your life story. And I believe someone out there is inspired. You didn't tell us where you're from.
I'm from Toro.
Yes, we have PKs from all over. So if you were PK out there and you're watching me for the first time, you've just found this interview, you've just found this show, we tell you there is a community called the PKC, Preachers Kids Community. It's I can help you join it wherever you are. Nigeria, Kenya, Rwanda, US, England. Please become part of the family. We have an upcoming conference and you can ask me more about it. Thank you so much. We are going to have another person to have a tear-dropping conversation with, another PK. I told you today the conversation I have is running around PK, how it feels. And if you have a question, please go in the comment section and tell me what you would like to ask PKs. They are always in my reach. I can always bring them back. Thank you so much for joining us.